previously playing both sides, and somehow they combined with stats. I don't think, like, you know, look at the tier 2 roster for a Valor game, like, I don't think you see any information about any games that show up on tier 1 or anything.
I'll tell you, the game sheet apps is awesome for some things, and statistics is not one of them. It's horrible looking at it.
Yeah, you know, it's like you can't look at a kid across a year either. Actually, so yeah. Just like the sun goes.
Don't say anything too. Brooks right on the left wing. This is Valor Christian Eagles versus Resurrection Christian up in Windsor, Colorado. Puck is blown off sides as the Eagles try to enter the zone. Line change brings out Andrew Jenkins at center. Lucas Scott on the right wing. Carter Charles on the left wing. Fowler penetrates the zone. Lucas Scott gives chase. They reverse the puck. Aiden Owen on defense along with Simon Trojan. Aiden Owen does a great job of keeping Resurrection from coming through the blue line. Drew Jenkins takes off up ice. Takes a shot on goal with a rebound. Swing and a miss by Carter Charles. Carter Charles goes in, drops it deep for Lucas Scott. That puck is chipped up and out of the zone. Aiden Owen finishes the check along the boards. Puck back to Simon Trojan. Owen up to Lucas Scott. Turns it back over. Puck goes in. And Resurrection Christian got the goalie pulled out too far and slips the puck past him. Trudeau Coffee in net tonight. Slid over, I think, to kind of try and chip the puck away and didn't get to it, and they just slid it right behind him. 15:35 of the first period. Resurrection Christian strikes first. Got Owen Walsh centering the line between Cole Tallis, Daniel Galushko, with Eddie Chen and Nick Morano on the defense. Resurrection has to reset. They couldn't get it through the neutral zone. They dump it deep into the corner. Eddie Chen's first there. Brings it around behind the net. Tries to get it up the wall to his winger, and they missed it. And that allows Resurrection Christian to get a shot off to Trudeau Coffee making the save. Owen Walsh wins the draw back to Eddie Chen. Eddie Chen throws it up to Cole Tallis, who finds Daniel Galushko open up ice, and that will be an icing call. Just a little too much on that puck for Daniel to get a hold of it. Puck will come all the way back down into Valor Christian zone. Owen Walsh on the draw again. Steps in. Daniel Galushko steps up, gets the puck. Breaks in, sends it over to Cole Tallis, who tries to get a shot, can't get all of it. And Walsh stumps it back down in the corner. It's going to come around to Eddie Chen, who will hold it in. Yes. The puck recovered by Nick Morona at the blue line. Takes it in deep. Looking for Walsh. Nice centering attempt there. Resurrection Christian comes out. Valor recovers the puck. The wall to Daniel Galushko, who gets it out to Henry Barnes. Gets it in deep. He has help. And MJ Ladwig stepping in from the blue line with a great opportunity, just a little wide. Valor still controlling the zone. That first goal woke him up a little bit. Maddox Charles dishes it off to Henry Barnes, out to the point. Jeremy Muir takes a shot, a little wide. MJ Ladwig again stepping in from the blue line. And that puck bounces up and out of play. We'll have a face-off down in the Resurrection zone. Noah Feckerty between Maddox Charles, Henry Barnes. Defensive pairing of Simon Trojan and Aiden Owen. Noah Feckerty steps up, keeps it in, gets tangled up. Stepping over bodies over there. Aiden Owen back to get the puck. Look at what he wants to do. He's going to send it far up to Henry. Henry Barnes up to Noah Feckerty. Noah chips it past his player. Aiden Owen steps in, keeps the puck deep, picked up by Noah Feckerty. Feckerty wraps her around the net, sends it out to the defenseman. Simon Trojan with a good shot from the point, for the wide. Aiden Owen steps in from the blue line, keeps it in deep. Back to Henry Barnes. Barnes circling, looking for help. Can't find anyone. Perfect setup right there. Oh, Maddox Charles, a little high over the net. That puck accidentally ended up on his stick right in front of the net. That was beautiful. Noah Feckerty, hard work in the corner. Tries to get it out to Henry Barnes. Maddox Charles goes chase. Aiden Owen steps in, keeps it in deep, takes a shot, hits the side of the cage. Ooh, mishandled by Resurrection, and Aiden Owen comes up with it. He's looking for help. He's got 2 men on him. Oh, nice job by Maddox Charles to get it across to Simon Trojan, who takes it in. Valor goes for a line change while they got one guy controlling the puck into the zone. Brings out Alec Alfieri. Brooks right. Garrett Coveney. On the defensive end, we still got Nick Morona and Simon Trojan. Valor takes it into the zone. Resurrection recovers. Sends it in deep. That will be icing, yes. We'll take the puck all the way back down to the Resurrection Christian zone for a face-off. Still have Garrett Coveney centering between Alec Alfieri, Brooks right. We've got Eddie Chen and Nick Morona on the defense now. Morona comes back, wins the puck race. Can't control the puck. Resurrection overskates it. A couple of Valor guys battling to get it out. Nice save by Trudeau Coffey. Alfieri and Chen battling for the puck along the boards. Now we got 3 blue on it, so nice pass from Alec Alfieri to Garrett Coveney. Takes a shot wide. I think that was partly centering attempt, part shot. Looks right, battling down in the corner, gets it out to Nick Morona. True Coffey comes way out of the net to play the puck. Resurrection misses on the low angle shot. Alec Alfieri hits the skates, looking for a way out. Over to Chen. Nick Morona is going to get it out of here with a high angle shot, which will be icing. So we'll bring the puck back down to the Valor zone. That first goal woke Valor up a little bit. They're working hard, controlling the zone. Some mishandles there brought it back down to us. Lucas Scott chips the puck back around behind the net. Jeremy Muir, Andrew Jenkins battling along the boards by the Valor bench. Shot from out high goes wide of the net. Andrew Jenkins takes his man. Hits the puck up to Lucas Scott, who tries to hit Carter Charles, busting up the ice. Couldn't connect. Right idea. Sent in from out high. Jeremy Muir chases behind the net. Stops and reverses over to MJ Ladwig. MJ Ladwig up to Lucas Scott. Lucas Scott's going to get it. Oop, didn't get it across. Nice pass up to Andrew Jenkins, who sends it up to Carter Charles. Can't handle the pass, goes chase. Goes after his guy. Just cut me out. There we go. Key Coffee has just joined me in the box here. He's going to take over the
Hey.
play-by-play.
Here we go. Shot goes wide of the net. Thank you, Brad. Battling in the corner. Comes out to the far half wall. Kept in there by Simon Terosian. Bouncing puck goes wide to the right of the net. And Resurrection Christian will go D to D. Try to break it out right up the slot, but that was broken up by Daniel Galushko. Now it comes out of the zone. It's coming back on Trudeau Coffee. Sends it over to Simon Terosian. Brings it right up. Oh, just missed on a pass. But it's out. No, he didn't. He hit Daniel Galushko there. Now they battle in the corner. Cole Tallis backing up there. Making sure Simon's going to take a pinch there. And now here comes Resurrection Christian the other way, and they moonball it in. Trudeau sprints out of the net and settles that down for Aiden Owen. Aiden Owen fighting off a check. Gets it over to Daniel Galushko. He reverses it over to Simon. Simon picks it up on the backhand, bounces it off the boards right past Cole Tallis. An opportunity for 9 to put a shot on. Stopped soundly by Trudeau Coffee. Here we go. We're in the upper deck here. This is good. All right, thank you. Got it. All right, one back by Noah Feckerty. Comes out to Henry Barnes. He chips it on backhand over to Noah. Noah sprinting across, going on the left-hand side. Kicks it forward to his stick. The Resurrection Christian sends that all the way down, but Trudeau stops that. Long pass out to Nick Morona. He chips it right up to Noah Feckerty. Trying to do a backhand pass over there. Bounces out of the zone. Eddie Chen's going to have to circle back. Got Morona waiting for a pass. Out far side, Henry Barnes has that go right by his stick, and that'll go down for an icing. Looks like an exciting first half of the game here.
It was. Got off, Trudeau got pulled a little bit out of the net to the side trying to play the puck, and they slid it just behind him.
Oh,
Wouldn't even called it a shot.
Oh, boy.
Wouldn't even called it a shot. The guy just kind of slid it in.
Well, he'll have to recover from that. Being a goalie is all about having a short memory. Not in class.
That came in about the first minute and 25 seconds of the game, if I remember right.
Ah, okay.
After that drive up here tonight, I pretty much forgot about everything.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. Here comes Maddox Charles getting it across. Him and Feckerty. Oh, nice pass there by Maddox, trying to get it to the slot. Gets it there, but it's bouncing. Feckerty gets it down. Now Resurrection Christian tries to send it out. Nicely held in there by Eddie Chen. He sends it back deep. Maddox Charles tries to send that around, but missed on that. Now Henry Barnes comes in to help him out. Maddox Charles picks it up, gets it right out to Feckerty, puts a shot just to the right. Goalie made a stop on that. Eddie Chen gets it over to Morona. Morona puts a nice shot on. Blocker save. Rebound came right out, but didn't go in. Feckerty still battling there. And harassed from behind. Now he's got it on his stick. Eddie Chen, nice pinch there. Maddox Charles has an opportunity to take a shot. Sends it wide to the left of the net. And Eddie Chen, nice pinch there to keep the play in the Resurrection Christian zone. Henry Barnes comes in, picks it up on his backhand. Goes to the forehand and goes right through the slot. Maddox Charles is being tied up there by the defense. Morona over to Chen. Chen, long pass out to Henry Barnes on the far side. He spins around, gets it up to Maddox Charles. Chip pass up to Garrett Coveney. He's taking it down the right-hand side, looking for some. He's got to fend off everybody. It's a 5-on-1. Garrett was out there looking for some reinforcements. Keeps it in the zone. Now Brooks Wright has it on his stick. Gets it over to Alfieri. Alfieri stops, goes the other way. Chip pass off the back of the boards. Over to Brooks Wright. They're cycling really well here. Comes right out to Coveney. Coveney takes a shot. Oh, wide to the left of the net. Now Resurrection Christian sends it all the way down, and that's going to go for an ice.
You just saw that pressure that Valor was putting in that zone, and that's kind of how they've been playing since the goal happened. They woke them up. They've been controlling their zone. There's an occasional breakout down to the Valor end. Doesn't last long. Shot, maybe 2 shots, and it goes back, and good pressure by Valor holding it in down there in their zone.
All right. That's good from the Valor side of things. We want offensive pressure. Now this chip pass comes back. Garrett Coveney's going to have to chase, being chased there by number 6. Now Garrett comes out. It's got us on a stick looking for a pass. Chips it up to Brooks Wright. Brooks Wright taking on his backhand. On the right-hand side, he's a left-hander. And so now here comes Resurrection Christian. The other side, Alfieri, nice back check. And took the man down, and they said he was playing the puck. So there you go. Jeremy Muir looking for a quick pass, and that's going to go all the way down for a nice. He's trying to hit Garrett Coveney on the transition there, and it didn't go. It's negative 78 degrees in this place.
It was negative 79 when I walked in, so you brought some heat with you guys.
So
Thanks.
to warm it up. All right, here we go. Drew Jenkins going to be taking the draw here. Carter Charles out there. And Simon Cherosian picks it up, chips it back to himself, reverses. Drew Jenkins over to Aiden Owen. Up to Lucas Scott. They do keep it in the zone there, nicely held in. Drew Jenkins going to be chasing number 9 there, and now they're trying to break it out. They do chip it past Aiden Owen, who is pinching.
Oh, nice shot from Carter Charles from outside the circle. Buries it in the top right corner of the net. That was a beauty.
Look at that again. Carter Charles. Yeah, buried it upper right-hand corner.
Beautiful left-hand shot.
There he
Took it when
goes.
he had the opportunity. We got ourselves a 1-1 game here, Guy.
With 4:34 left here in the first. All right. Owen Walsh, Galushko, and Cole Tallis out there. Galushko takes it in, chips it right over to Owen Walsh, gets it on net, and a nice rebound opportunity for Cole Tallis, and a beautiful save by the goalie. Spreading out, keeping low. Watch it from the goalie's view here. Nice pass over, backhand.
But Cole was in a great position right there to get a piece of that and get it in. Wow. That goalie slid to his right, and Cole had that left side of the net, but the puck didn't get there.
Yep, good opportunities. Good save by the goalie. Cole has it. Nice quick shot up from Aiden Owen after a pass from Cole Tallis. Now Galushko has it on his stick. Comes out to Simon Cherosian, puts a shot wide of the net, didn't quite make it there. And here comes Joshua Rudrow. Ooh, Owen Walsh had that pickpocketed away, and high shot from number 10, Cade Packer. Now, you can tell I got a roster from the other team now. Thank you, Brad. Back behind the net. Now, Simon Cherosian settling down. Pass out to Daniel Galushko. Went off the defender right back to Daniel. He gets put down by 23. That's Parker Jordan. And now they come the other way, but Nick Morona's out there settling it down. Backhand pass. Missed on that because Cole lost an edge there. Now he's got it on his stick. Nice quick pass over to Daniel Galushko. He gets taken down, gets right back up. Owen Walsh has it now. Galushko comes in, picks it up. And no, nice fake there by Galushko. He's so deceptive and quick. A lethal combination. Barnes, nice drop pass for Owen Walsh. Comes out to Eddie Chen. He just chips it off the boards. Now it's going to come out right past Nick Morona's stick. He's looking, puts a shot high, wide. It's going to circle around, come back down. And Maddox Charles is going to be Johnny on the spot there, coming right off the bench. Now a bouncing, spinning puck going down. Owen Walsh is going to be the first one there, but made it across the line for an icing.
The puck looked like it hit something on the glass over there. Eddie Chen looked like he was lined up to catch it, and it kicked it right out to the middle.
One of those stanchion things, you know? Sometimes that happens. It's not smooth surfaces all over the place.
House bounce.
Yes, the house bounce. Here we go. Feckety back to Muir. Muir spin move back. Still has it. Oh, picked up there by number 25. He's coming down on the right-hand side, gets it over. Oh, almost 15, almost had an opportunity there. Right up to Noah Feckety. Feckety chips it up, but 12 steps in and sends it all the way back down. Now Jeremy Muir's got it. puts the brakes on, turning the other way, looking for that pass, gets it over to MJ, and MJ puts it up to Maddox Charles, but 15 is there. That's Zachary Gabrick. And here it comes out to Henry Barnes. Oh, spinning puck went over his stick, though. Reaching there as Jeremy Muir does send it forward. Henry Barnes going in, chasing hard on number 9. Comes back all the way around, but Jeremy Muir is there to keep it in. Bounces it off the boards. Again, nicely held in there by Jeremy. And, here we go. Noah Feckerty fending off 2 defenders there. And now here comes the other way for Camden Martin. They do clear the zone, but MJ Ladwig has it, sends it up, and 15 tries to send it around him, but Jeremy Muir is there to stop that pass to himself, and this goes all the way down for an icing with 1:25 left in the first.
Steve, we got some excitement going on in front of us here. I got to say, this is the first time I've seen kids selling popcorn in a high school hockey game.
That's awesome. A little entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Maybe see if they take Apple Pay.
Valor parents are over here stocking up on some popcorn.
Look at Ian Campbell. Look at, he's offering us some. That's so generous. All right, Brooks Wright gets checked down from behind.
They're calling that one too.
They did call it, and there goes Trudeau to the bench. Yeah, that was a check from behind. I don't know if they're going to call it a check from behind or a trip, because it's not like a check from behind against the boards or anything like that, but it is a hit from behind.
Looked like emotion cross check.
Cross check, yep. So, as a coach, you like the aggressiveness of the back check, but maybe not the cross check.
Exactly.
There's a distinction there. All right, so the Eagles have an opportunity to go on the power play. This should be interesting to see. Aiden Owen spins back around. 10 is on him. Spins back around the other way. Nice hard pass over to Maddox Charles. Going with the 4 forwards, 1 defenseman out there. Alignment off the back of the net. Maddox Charles has it. Nice soft pass out to Aiden Owen. Right to the side of the net, and Garrett Coveney tried to chip that in on the backhand. He did get a little piece of it, but not the whole thing. Now Alfieri battling back behind the boards. 24s are going to try to moonball it out, and Aiden Owen saw that coming and got back in a receiving position. That was a little bit of
a hold there.
I can't believe they didn't call that, but anyway, nicely poke check there by Trudeau, sprawling. Aiden Owen goes down. Now it comes out, and 10's got an opportunity, but nicely stick check there by Noah Feckerty. Noah 3 strides, full speed. Now he slows down, looking for Alfieri. Nice pass to him. Try to get it through to Maddox Charles, who's coming in on the other side. Now over to Morona. Morona wisely held onto the puck and nicely passed over to Feckerty, and he didn't totally pull the trigger.
Beautiful setup, though. Beautiful setup.
That was. See that sprawling defenseman made Nick hold on to the puck there for a little bit, and then he saw Feckerty right there, and he just kind of moonballed it.
Looks like
pop up.
Noah did not get all of that one that he wanted to.
No. Well, great patience, good awareness there by Nick Morona. Like, a lot of people would just try to put that pass through, and it wasn't going through.
That was a pretty good period there, Guy, from a penalty perspective. We had 1 penalty in 17 minutes of play.
Not bad.
That was the first one of the game. You didn't miss any penalties?
No.
They went over 15 minutes of play before there was one. So
that's good. That's good. 1-1, and it was interesting when we were here during the Corona shutdown. It was me and Michael Shaw.
No fans. No fans.
Me and my boy Michael Shaw were in the stands, and actually they were projecting it on the outside of the rink. They were projecting our feed on the outside of the rink on a big projector.
Very nice, very nice. A lot of creativity happened in watching youth hockey during that time period.
Yeah, it was interesting. Even during all that, hockey stopped for about 3 weeks total. And then everybody's like, we got to get back to this somehow. Yeah. And they did the blue line stick taps instead of the handshakes and things like that, and got through it. And
water bottles had to have your name on it.
Yeah,
no sharing.
It's probably not a bad idea anyway, but anyway. But I remember that game. It was a really good game, hard fought, and then at the end, had the prayer circle, and it was just a reminder of the sportsmanship and what we're all here for, learning lessons.
I wonder how the Tier 2 team is doing, making their way up to Windsor this evening. The traffic in Denver was just brutal tonight.
Wasn't too easy the last part of it either, with all the construction going on. Hey, we're here. Tier 1 playing at 6. Tier 2 playing at 8:15, I think, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's a late game.
So
Those kids will be getting home late tonight.
yeah.
It's somewhere after midnight. They'll be getting home on Saturday. They're going to get home in October, Guy.
That's a month away, kind of.
They're going to get home next month.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 17-minute periods. Nice to see the full officiating crew out there.
2-2.
2-2, and I don't see a 30 on their roster, but there's a 30 in goal for them, so I'm not sure who that is.
I didn't print the goalies, Key. Sorry about that.
Really, that's discrimination. Here comes Owen Walsh. Gets it across the line. Tried to drop it for Brooks Wright, but he wasn't quite ready for that. Now this goes all the way down. There's still 27 seconds left on the penalty, so no ice. Nick Maroney picks that up on a pass from Trudeau. Now he's bringing it up, takes down the left-hand side. Looking for a pass, takes a shot. Nice blocker save there by number 30, Henry Barnes. Over to Galushko. Galushko, Nick Morona takes his spot back at the point. And right over to Henry Barnes. Lost the handle for a second. It's still there right in front of him. Penalty is over. So there's someone behind Nick Morona, but he knew that. If you hear that tapping in the background, lots of times goalies will tap the stick when the penalty is over, so that their team knows, hey, there's someone coming out of the box and they're behind you. And I don't know if Nick just naturally knew that or he heard that, but right, what a pass to Carter Charles there from Owen Walsh. Now they swing it around the other way. Lucas Scott chasing hard, sends it back around the other way. Now Owen Walsh has it, chips it off. Nicely kept in there by Aiden Owen. Lots of people would, put it right to the slot there, looking for Carter Charles, hoping for a deflection maybe even, because that happens too, and it still counts as long as there's no kicking motion. Now, Resurrection sends it out. Stick check there by Aiden Owen. 15 still has the puck, but Simon Tarosian speedily gets over there. Now Owen Walsh has it, looking for Carter Charles on the left wing. It's going to go all the way down, and that will be an ice. With 15-14 left here in the second, we are knotted up at 1. Definitely most of the goalie work is being handled by number 30 on Resurrection Christian, but as we know, this is a game of momentum. Just found out. Way to go.
Number 30, Luke Whitko.
Luke Whitko is in net for the Resurrection Christian. The Crusaders? I don't know. Here we go. What? The Cougars. Cougars. Quite different than a Crusader. Okay, here we go.
I thought they were the Resurrection Christian Crusaders myself.
Double check Michael Shaw's. Oh, they might have a different name for prep than they do for Chassa.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Here we go. Jink goes by. That went through like 4 different players on both teams. Jenkins calmly picks that puck up. He's got it on his backhand, chipping it up. Bounces it out. Carter Charles, quick pass over to Lucas Scott. Nicely checked there by number 10. Kept on going. Then he reverse checked. Nice play there by Lucas. The old reverse check move. That totally works. Did that time for Lucas. Now Eddie Chen going back to collect that puck. Goes back behind the cage. Ooh, almost right out to the point there, but went over that stick. Now they're battling here right along the blue line. Jenkins moonballs that. And Charles and Jenkins come out. Here comes Maddox Charles for his brother. Now it comes out. Chen's got someone behind him. Hopefully he knows that. He does. Chips it in. Resurrection Christian goes back behind the net. D to D. Oh, right to Henry Barnes and right out to Noah Feckerty. He's not going to miss that. Holy cow. That was a costly turnover there for number 24.
Great shot.
And Josh Rudbrough. You see Henry Barnes immediately knows where Feckerty is because he always does. And Feckerty puts it off the inside of the post on the left-hand side of Luke Whitko. And
I got all excited seeing that one coming.
yeah, that was it was unfolding right before our eyes, especially since we have the opportunity to see Barnes and Feckerty connect all the time. You pretty much know where he's gonna be. Feckerty got kicked out of the face-off there and then got the puck on the ensuing face-off and put it over the boards into the penalty box there. So we're going to come right outside the Eagles zone. Now Feckerty's back in taking the draw. Terosian picks that puck up and gets it over to Maddox Charles. Now it's coming the other way. Glove down by Trudeau Coffey. Sees a couple guys coming and just decides to hang on. I think that was the shot by Jacob Patterson. So Noah Feckerty will be taking the draw against Colton Grieg comes out. Nice defense there by Henry Barnes, tying the Resurrection Christian player up. Now here comes Aiden Owen over to Feckerty. Feckerty stick handles, but got put down by Patterson. Now it goes back behind the net. Aiden Owen chips it over to Feckerty. Feckerty looking, reversing, looking for a passing lane. Sees one to Henry Barnes. He puts it right across the slot. Goalie wisely put the stick out there and intercepted that, deflected that pass anyway. Terosian pinches, gets it back down for Henry Barnes, fending off the defender. Gets it over to Feckerty. Feckerty getting tied up there by number 24, Jacobson. Now Henry. Oh, you could hear Simon calling for that, Henry, and then they missed, but it was a good effort. Cross ice pass.
Simon could have connected with that puck.
Yeah.
Found the back of the net. He was moving.
Simon, nice low shot. And this is going to go all the way down.
Simon saw Feckerty coming in from that side there, was trying to hit him with that as much as trying to hit the net.
Yep. All right, we're going to come back down to the left-hand side of Luke Whitko. 12:24 left here in the second. Eagles up 2-1. Covney goes in there. Covney and Brooks right in the corner. Joined there by MJ Ladwig for a moment. Now it's coming out the other way, but nicely held in there by Jeremy Muir. And now here comes 19 on MJ Ladwig, trying to get around. Kind of a weak shot, blocker turned away by Trudeau. Now D to D, Muir over to Ladwig, over to Alfieri. Sees Brooks right. It's going to come down the left-hand side. He's got Covney going down the right-hand side. Puts the shot high off the glass. Deflected into the glass, I should say. Alfieri has that go off his stick. Still retains control. Tried to go around. And now Ladwig puts a shot low. Nice save by the goalie. Nice shot there by MJ Ladwig. Battling in the corner there. Eight's trying to get it. Tried to chip it out, but hit his own player. Now here comes Alfieri, puts a shot, deflected over the net by 23. Circling back around, Brooks Wright's going to pick that up on his backhand, sends it over to Covney. He moves it forward, but no one there, so they're going to bounce it off the boards, and Jeremy Muir had stepped up. Now he's fending off two defenders, and there's going to be a call here. I'm not sure what the call is.
Or who on?
Yeah.
It might be 23 Resurrection. It's going to the box.
Let's see what the call is. Interference. So Jeremy Muir's work there on the half boards, drawing a penalty. And so the Eagles have an opportunity to go on the power play again. Maybe get it set up even better this time. So Owen Walsh can be taking the draw. Goes right into the netting, so we'll same play, same players. do it again.
I don't know if you call that a face-off win when you chip it right out in the net.
Here we go. Now Carter Charles in there taking the draw. And they do send it all the way down. Oh, Trudeau missed that. And number 8's going to have an opportunity. And it's going to burn some seconds off there. See the importance of getting out there and stopping it for your defense. Now he's just tying it up there. Smart move by Carson Martin, Christian. Carter Charles has the pass for a second. Now Owen Walsh holds on, chips it in. Now they send it all the way back down. And not much of a setup here yet. Trudeau sends it up the boards to Galushko. He catches on his backhand. Now up to Carter Charles. Carter Charles back to Galushko. He's going to send it in. Skate it in. Now he's going back behind the goal line. Holding on. We'll try to get, went into the referee's skates, and they're going to be able to send it all the way back down again. Trudeau comes out, and it's him against a Resurrection Christian guy, and sends it out long to Garrett Covney. Now they have it going back and forth, and they're going to send it all the way down. And Trudeau sets it up for Aiden Owen going back. Now he's bringing it up. Long pass over to Maddox Charles. Goes off his stick for a moment, but he hangs on anyway. Now he's still got it. Gets it over to Aiden Owen. Reverses direction. Sends it back down to Covney. Goes past him almost, and then they do try to send it out, but kept in there by Aiden Owen. He saw that coming. Anticipated that. And right over into the slot. That's in. That was in. Oh, that was in. Yeah, that was definitely in. I could see it from here, and I'm in the top row. Can't believe that referee didn't see that, but I have the benefit of being up here. Watch. See, it's against his pad, and it's in.
Back into goal.
Yeah. And they're not even going to review that. So
I think the ref was standing behind the goaltender and couldn't see where the line and the pad and the puck was from that angle there, Guy.
Yeah, I agree. Now they moonball it out again. It's going to go back down.
That'll expire that penalty. 5 seconds left.
Yep. Coffee to Feckley. Oh, intercepted error at 13 now. Alfieri had it for a second. Maddox Charles chips it back. Aiden Owen circling. Can't see. No. All right, Maddox Charles chips it out. 17 sends it back in. And I would say that was not the ideal power play. And Aiden Owen evading traffic there. Gets it over to Feckley. Feckley passes it over to Alfieri. Picks it up on the left-hand side. Gets it back to Feckley. Feckley shot. Nicely saved there by the netminder. Another rebound came in. Alfieri, I think, put that over the net. Now comes out to Alfieri again. He tried to send it over to Covney and just barely deflected away. Now number 9 comes 5 on, and comes in. He goes 5-hole. Let's see. Kind of lost track of it there. So for a second there was a 2-on-1, but Garrett Covney chasing hard back, right under his stick. 10 has it, goes to his backhand, and put it through the 5-hole, snuck it through, and it went in the side of the net. Let's look at it from the goalie's perspective. Over. Sets up.
Oh, no.
And, no, it bounced over.
Up over the left pad there.
Yeah, hit off the left pad and bounced
This
in.
angle on the shot, it looked like it was a 5-hole.
Yeah. It's a goal nonetheless. So, back to 2-2 with 8:11 left. Trudeau settles that down for Jeremy Muir. Tried to go to his backhand, but stripped of the puck there. Now here comes Drew Jenkins helping out. Gets it over to Cole Tallis. Now back to Jeremy Muir. He's going to go back. Get the safety of the net here. Get a little obstacle. Pass over, right over to Carter Charles. Stick checked away from Carter. That's coming in. Now they do clear the zone. Oh, it's kept in there. And it's still kept in. Nice hustle there by Jenkins. And Carter Charles, barely deflected away. And Carter Charles was just waiting for that to arrive on a stick. Nice hustle there by Jeremy Muir to get to that point and keep that in and get it deep. Lucas Scott out there. Now number 8 has it. Tries to get it out, but nicely held there by Carter Charles. Tried to stick handle around right away, but that didn't go, and 25 is going to send it in. Does, right past the outstretched stick of Ladwig. Ladwig circles back the other way. Jenkins comes out, and now it's up to Galushko. Galushko getting chased hard by 2 back checkers. Gets it over to Drew Jenkins. Drew Jenkins put a shot just wide of the net. Comes out to Chen on the other side. Bounces it off the boards to Galushko. Gets it right over to Cole Tallis. Had it for a moment, but then lost it. Now Owen Walsh has to chase back behind. And Ladwig, oh, that was a nice shot by Morona. I thought that was going to get deflected in. Owen Walsh just barely missed on taking that puck out from Camden Martin. Nicely kept in there by Galushko. Now it's still there right on that line. Galushko has it, gets it over to Owen Walsh. Owen Walsh, nice shot, nice save by Whitko. Nice quick shot there by Owen Walsh. And Whitko up to the challenge. Tallis sends it in. Chen gets bounced off the boards there by 23. They're battling on the half wall. Galushko over to Morona. Morona steps in and chipped over to Eddie Chen, who was going in there on the net. That was a great play.
The way they moved the puck, I can't believe that one wasn't in.
I know. That was so close.
Great setup. Starting with Galushko over here.
Now, battling back behind the net. He's going to go all the way down, and they're going to say an icing.
But they were going to maybe say that Valor player could have played it.
Looked pretty close.
Yeah.
It's very subjective what the referees think. If they think a defensive player could have touched the puck, they can wave off the icing. Here we go, back to live action. Maddox Charles tried to chip it around. Defensive player played that nicely. Noah Barton now comes out to Henry Barnes. Barnes sends it back to Maddox Charles. He's pinned against the boards by 24. They're still battling. Now Maddox Charles picks it up, looking for a pass, circles back the other way. Ooh, yeah, Henry Barnes just got tapped in the face mask. Usually that's an automatic penalty. Oh, Simon Tarosian just got hit from behind badly. And the checker and the checkee are down. I hope he's okay. That was
recovering from an injury.
Look at
from
this.
The Twisted Wrister tournament.
This is a bad. That's a bad check. On purpose or not, that should be at least a 10-minute. Checking from behind, close to the boards. So glad Simon got up right away from that.
That should be a 2 and 10 at a minimum.
Yeah, at a minimum. That's Jacob Patterson going to the box there, and we'll see. They put 2 people in there. That means they got a 10-minute.
Opening the door, or they are asking him to leave. They are asking him to leave.
Yeah. Yep. The referees explaining to the Resurrection Christian bench that there's no discussion on this. And he will be gone for the game.
Happened with a Valor player last Saturday.
Did it?
Pretty much the same kind of hit and same kind of result.
Was that Valor was on the receiving end of a hit like that, or?
No, sir.
Yeah?
They delivered.
Oh, okay.
And, player went off the ice just like this young man did.
Yeah. Kind of got to send the message. All right, here we go. Alfieri over to Maddox Charles to Feckety. Feckety looking, gets it low to Coveney. Coveney, oh, right across for Alfieri, but they got blocked up. Aiden Owen has it now. Chips it back over to Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles takes the point. Oh, got it to Alfieri. He's still battling. Now they send it out, but Noah Feckety's right there. Keeps it in there. Still keeping it in. And Cudney over to Alfieri. Oh, off
Hits
the
the
post. Now Fecketti. Oh, Aiden Owen jumped to the side there. Now back to Fecketti. Wow, these guys can really move the puck. Holy cow. Aiden Owen puts a shot, but that's intercepted. Blocked, I should say. And now here comes 10. Aiden Owens chasing. Now it comes out to 5. Puts a shot on.
Great save by Trudeau Coffey.
Nice save there.
Sliding across the crease.
There we go. Aiden Owens bringing it up. Now it gets over to Covney. Covney, nice opportunity, though, for Resurrection Christian on the penalty kill. Over to Nick Morona. Nick Morona. Oh, right to Alfieri. He had it. Oh, and he got bounced back to the goalie.
Unbelievable.
By mistake, he got put back to the goalie. Let's look at that again. Holy cow. See him spreading out wide there. Comes back out, and you can't see it from that angle, but it just went off a skate and came right back to the goalie rather than still being a live puck.
Puck was bouncing loose. Back to that penalty, Guy. That was a 5-minute major in a game misconduct.
Ooh, boy. Back to Morona. Morona to Glushko. Back to Morona. He's circling around looking for a passing lane. Gets it over to Owen Walsh. Goes past his stick, though. Chips it back behind the board, behind the net to Henry Barnes. On his knees, gets it back to Owen Walsh. Owen Walsh over to Morona. Walsh passed through the skates. Oh! And right out to Brooks Wright, who got hit as he was shooting and went wide to the left of the net. Look at that passing. It's to Galushko's shot, goes wide of the net. Owen Walsh be the first one there, just chips it back deep. Henry Barnes battling. Brooks Wright battling. Gets it over to Galushko. Galushko swings it back around the other way. And they're going to call that. So this is going to be a look at Trudeau skating like the wind to the net. And Galushko, now Morona, over to Walsh. Oh, put it high and wide.
He had the whole side of the net open.
Wow, he did.
We are going to have a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes and a continued 56 seconds of power play for Valor Christian Eagles due to that 5-minute major.
Wow,
which does not expire until the 5 minutes runs. So
as opposed to a normal.
Correct. With a 2-minute minor, it goes until a goal or the 2 minutes expire. A 5-minute major runs the 5 minutes regardless of how many goals may be scored. And the Resurrection Christian box looking a little full over there because that just constituted that young man a 2-10, I would have to say. They have 3 people in the box.
Wow. It's crowded in there. 5-on-3 hockey. How exciting is this? Aiden Owen has the puck. Gets it over to Fecketti. Fecketti looking. Just being super patient. Chips it over to Aiden Owen. Down low to Charles. True freshman playing on the power play. Over to Fecketti. Fecketti looking and puts a shot on. And now this goes all the way down. And Trudeau will set it up for Aiden Owen. Aiden Owen right up to Fecketti. Fecketti gets it across the line so that they can actually set it up. Chips it in. Gets edged off the puck. Now they send it around the other side. Alfieri out to Aiden Owen. Owen over to Covney. Covney fakes a shot, then decides differently. Back to Covney, back to Aiden Owen. Owen down low, chipped wide though. Covney has it, circling, always looking for those passing lanes. Aiden Owen shot wide actually. And Fecketti over to Aiden Owen again. Over to Fecketti. Fecketti shot. Yeah. So that is the exact way that you run a power play. You see they go low to high, meaning low is the goal line, high is the blue line, and they go side to side horizontally.
Aiden made a perfect pass to Noah Fecketti. He didn't miss on that one.
No.
That pass from Jeremy Muir earlier, he kind of swung and didn't get all of it, got a piece of it. Moonballed it up, as you like to say. That time, Fecketti was spot on the back of the net. So that expired the 2-minute minor with the 10-minute misconduct. The 10 minutes still will run now starting at this point. And we have 1 minute and 56 seconds left on the major. So Valor is free to score as many goals as they can in the next minute and 56 seconds, Guy.
Well, let's see them set it up again. Plenty of opportunity for them to practice the power play, and everybody knows.
You can see Coach still has them running the 4 forward, 1 defense line out there.
Yep, good point.
Got the one defenseman in Nick Morona, who's a great goal scorer from the blue line. All
right, True sets it up for Morona. Morona Gets it over to Walsh. That pass goes wide. Oh, it's still, thought it looked almost onside. Pretty darn close. Referee definitely has a better view of it than I do, so you're going to come right outside the Resurrection Christian zone.
You can see in the stats why Coach goes with Nick Morona on the blue line. He's tied in goals for power play goals.
There you go.
He's a good call on the defensive position on the power play.
Usually you see the defenseman getting more assists than goals.
2 goals, 1 assist on the power play.
There you go. Early in the season. I'm sure that total will just keep growing. Now he sends it back out to Galushko, who's covering his point. Galushko down. Now to Walsh. Walsh looking. Gets it out to Aiden Owen. I'm sorry. Galushko, Morona down low. Oh, no, they got it out. And here comes an opportunity, and Trudeau coming way out of the net. Gets it over to Nick Morona. Let's see Nick bringing it in. Puts a shot wide, high of the net. Good idea, though. Now Trudeau setting it up for Daniel Galushko. Oh, just past Aiden. No, he did hit it. The referee, doing a little tipping sign with his hands. Oh, look at that battle from Aiden Owen picking the puck up from behind. Now it's going to go out, and Garrett Cumney is going to settle that down, get it over to Aiden Owen. And he'll hit Noah Feckety, bringing it across the line, goes through 2 defenders and puts a shot on. Garrett Cumney swooping in, looking for that rebound. None to be had from Whitko there. Is that 18.6 seconds left in the period?
It is,
yeah.
And there's 17 seconds left in the 5-minute major. So
all right.
We will have 1.6 seconds of full-strength hockey here, Guy, before this period ends.
All right.
I just saw the Zamboni doors open up, so they're going to make ice. We'll be on a 15-minute intermission.
There we go. Feckety down low to Covney. Back out to Feckety. Oh, tried to wind up for that shot. And had it taken away by number 10. 0.3 seconds left. And that'll be the end of the second with Valor up 3-2. And they'll make some ice, give us a nice, fast, smooth surface to work with.
Number 12 from Resurrection Christian, Peter Bolin. He must have been the one that delivered the check on Galushko down there in the corner that got him a 2 and 10. And the power play goal happened during the 2-minute, but that young man is sitting in the box for another probably 8 minutes when we resume play to serve out the rest of his 10-minute misconducts. His penalties are stiff.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad don't get to watch their player play when those happen.
Yeah, that's probably the least of the worries, but it is one of them for sure. So, all right, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back for the 3rd period. Thanks so much for tuning in. Here we come back to live action. Coveney over to Tarosian. Good to see Simon out there, healthy. Over to Alfieri. Alfieri dumps it in. Oh, not quite far. Now it comes back out to Tarosian. Moves it up. He sends it back around. Circling left to right. Coveney picks it up on the half board. Gets it over to Alfieri. Alfieri spins. Still working towards it. Falls down there. 9 picks it up. They do get an outlet pass. Aiden Owen's going to pick that up on his backhand. Get over to Tarosian. Tarosian chips it back over to Owen. Owen right up to Alfieri. Alfieri bounces it off the boards. Oh, just pressed Brooks Wright's stick. Now Brooks Wright going in chasing. 23's got it. Coveney keeps it in. Nice. Got Brooks Wright in there. Puts a shot. Blocked nicely there by number 23. And that stayed in. No, it did not. Jeremy Muir made a valiant effort.
Great to see Simon out there. I was talking to his mother on the break, and she said 2 boys, 15 years of hockey, and these are the first 2 injuries. The one from earlier this month, and she was worried he was hurt tonight, but I think he's okay.
Yeah, that's good to see. Ladwig, nice pass right over to Jeremy Muir. He chips it in deep. He'll chase his own pass. Gets it over. Henry Barnes working on the left-hand side of the net. Now Maddox Charles comes in to help out. Gets it right over to Fekete. Faked a shot there. He's thinking about it for a moment. Now Muir tried to send it across. It got bounced out behind the net, and now it's in the corner. Charles battling with Henry Barnes and 2 Cougars. Oh, Fekete wide to the left of the net. Jeremy Muir sees an opportunity to step in and keep it in there deep. Henry Barnes gets knocked off the puck. Now it's coming out, and MJ Ladwig gets it right down deep to Maddox Charles. He lost the handle for a moment, and now 34 has the puck. Tries to do an outlet pass and does get it out. MJ Ladwig and number 10 battling, and 10.
Great back check by Noah Fekete there to help Ladwig out.
Yep, the speed.
Right on the poke check, MJ lost an edge and went down, and Noah was there to have his back.
Nifty move there by Henry Barnes. A nice long shot there by Fekete. Maddox Charles has it, gets it over. Oh, just through Henry Barnes' skates. Ooh, and then Morona shooting it wide to the left, I think, for a tip-in. More than a shot on, and now it gets cleared out of the zone, and Morona corrals that and goes right back in. He's got Owen Walsh. He gets taken down, and now Owen Walsh battling for the puck. Chen sends it in. Going the other way, 13 tries to send it out, and Eddie Chen sees that, chooses the correct angle, and sends it right back in. Same thing on the other side for Nick Morona. They do send it out, and they do clear the zone. Cole Tallis, backhand pass over to Chen. Walsh chasing. Now it comes out, Galushko, Chen, Tallis coming out to the left-hand side here, and 24 sends it in. Backhand catch there by Trudeau, sets it up for Morona. Nick gets it over to Galushko, over to Tallis. Tallis going to bring it across the line, going to his left, going through. Goes back in the corner, sends it back for Simon Tarosian over to Aiden Owen. Owen, nice long low shot in backhand, rebound I should say, and Owen Walsh sees the opportunity and pokes it in the side of the net right over the left pad of Whitko.
I missed that goal. I was watching, keeping an eye on Simon Tarosian out there in the middle of the ice. He went down. Oh, very nice rebound recovery by Owen Walsh there.
Yeah, look at this. D to D going across the Royal Road there. Shot on, and watch the defenseman actually tips it up. And right over to Owen Walsh. So Aiden Owen, well, I think he'll get his 2nd assist of the night, at least the 2nd. Now we're back to live action. Trudeau goes back and sets it up for Simon, or MJ Ladwig, I should say. 23 sends a shot on, easily steered aside by Trudeau. And Muir sends it up to the left wing. Oh, Lucas Scott just missed on that. Look at Jeremy Muir chasing hard. Blocked down there by MJ Ladwig with his mitt. Jenkins gets it out of the zone. Now they're trying to come back in, but being pressured there by Lucas Scott. Ladwig brings it up. Now it goes back the other way. And Lucas Scott picks it up, chips it off the boards to Muir. Muir right back over to Ladwig. Right over to Jenkins, but they missed connecting on that, and this is going to go all the way down for an ice with 12:50 left. All right, coming over to the right of the Eagle cage, 4-2. The Eagles are up with 12:50 left here in the third period. Goes over across the crease, across the slot, I should say. Brooks right over to Aiden Owen. Owen looking, chips it high off the boards, but not quite high enough. And he steps up and takes 10 off the puck. And centering pass comes out in 5. Nice save there by Trudeau. High blocker save on a quick shot that came out from the back behind. And now it's a 3-on-2. Brooks right going down, crosses over, still has the puck. Puts a shot on, but that was blocked away, I should say, deflected away. Now it comes out to Aiden Owen. Such sure hands out there on that blue line, keeping it in. And he'll put the whole body in front of it if his stick isn't going to do the job. Now, ooh, nice quick shot there by Garrett Cubney. Went through a couple skates, could have surprised the goalie, but he saw it at the last minute instead of the side. Now we're back behind the net. Alfieri chips it back behind. Simon Tarosian comes in, gets it back to Alfieri. Spins around the other way. He's got Brooks right looking for a pass. Does get the pass and shoots it wide of the net left. Now it's Tarosian back. Garrett Cubney's covering Tarosian's point back there. You see that? How they automatically cover. Stick checked away. Cubney back over to Alfieri. Backhand pass right out to the slot. Brooks right missed on that. Cubney puts a shot on. I think that was stopped by the Whitko on his right pad. Gets it right out to Cubney again off the boards. That was a nice pass by Alec Alfieri. And now he's going to have to go chase. And getting some fresh legs out there. Here comes Morona. Nice long shot pass over to Aiden Owen. He does a spin move, keeps the puck on his stick, puts a shot on off the far pad, which is great because that's what you want to do and get a rebound. Now Aiden Owen's going off to get replaced by Eddie Chen. And now here comes Resurrection Christian the other way. Nicely kept out of the zone there by Henry Barnes. Stick checked away, and here comes Maddox Charles. Lost the handle for a second, but picked it up, and he's got Henry Barnes going towards the net. Look at that stick handling. Oh, right to Barnes in front, but didn't quite get there. Morona sends a shot wide to the right of the net. Nicely held in there by Eddie Chen. Getting there, and now Morona sees an opportunity to pinch and does. Keeps it in there, Henry Barnes. Now Feckerty picks it up on his backhand. Tried to get it over to Eddie Chen, but they misconnected, or didn't connect. Now it comes out. And Feckerty has it on his stick, backhand pass to Henry Barnes.
That was a slick move by Noah Feckerty right there.
Yes, it was. And this is going to go down for an ice.
It was good to see Simon Tarosian back out there in that last shift. Something happened behind the play of that last goal. And he fell down, and he kind of laid there for a moment. I don't know if he was hit or if he was having a twinge of pain. He's out again, so second shift since that little... I think maybe him and a player collided. I saw a Resurrection Christian player talking to him.
Okay.
Maybe they ran into each other.
Amicable chat, was it?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. He's going to go all the way down for an ice. With 10:09 left here in the third period.
7:24 p.m. and still minus 78 in here.
All right. It doesn't feel like a degree less than 79. All right, here we go. Not Hank, that's Drew. Drew Jenkins taking the draw. He's got Tallis and Charles on the wings. Resurrection.
That's what happens when you play hockey with his father, Hank.
I couldn't hang with Hank. He's 9 levels above me, but yeah, he's a great player. Now, here we go the other way. Drew, nicely pinching there. Still has the puck. Gets it over to Charles, and it's a little bit too close to his skates. Couldn't quite pull the trigger, but now there's Drew going into the boards, battling. Almost coming out with the puck again. Now it comes out Tarosian over to Owen. Owen, nice pass cross ice to Carter Charles. Charles looking for someone in the slot there. Now it comes out, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 for a moment, but Aiden Owen chasing so hard. And 15 still has the opportunity, and Drew had an opportunity because of the pressure that Aiden Owen was putting on to just come out and cut that angle down to nothing and not much to shoot at.
It's nice and square to the shooter on that one.
Yeah.
Well, right in the center of the V.
Yeah, he played it right, but it was made possible by Owens, Aiden Owens' defense. Well, speaking of which, there he goes, putting the hit on 34. Now he picks the puck up. Backhand pass over to Tarosian. Tarosian right up to Lucas Scott. Up to Aiden Owen Walsh, I should say. Walsh speedily getting across, puts a shot on. I think that was deflected into the netting.
Yeah, I think the goalie might have got a piece of that.
Well, either way, it's staying in the zone unless he just field goaled it. Goaled it.
I think the goaltender got his paddle on there a
Did
little
he
bit,
really?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Walsh taking the draw. Trying to win it back. Still on the dot. Cole Tallis chasing hard. Creating some havoc for 13. Tallis bats that down. Comes right out to MJ Ladwig. Puts a shot on. Blocked away by 19. Nice play by him. Tallis puts a shot on. Through a ton of traffic. Nice work there by Cole to keep track of that puck and stay where it was and get a shot on. All right. Walsh taking the draw. One back to Ladwig. Ladwig to Walsh. Walsh moving around. Gets it over to Cole Tallis. Tried to go to his backhand, but got off his stick. Muir bounces it forward. Now it comes back at Jeremy. Side of the cage. Cole Tallis had an opportunity. The puck is still loose. Owen Walsh wheels around. Gets knocked off the puck. And is off in the case. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go. Owen Walsh still has it on his stick. He's still chasing. Cole Tallis comes in to help out. Now they're battling on the half-boards. 13 trying to get it out. And here comes an opportunity, but Jeremy Trudeau Coffey comes back and hits it right up to Owen Walsh. Chips it over to Cole Tallis. Tallis gets knocked down from number 8. Now the pressure's still on. Cole chasing hard. MJ Ladwig moves it forward. Nice move to evade that and goes all the way around. And Eagles are going to get some fresh legs, as are the Cougars. Morona steps in, pinches, tried to centering pass, but no one was there for that one. Now Henry Barnes chasing hard. Galushko chips it up to Morona. Morona gets it into the zone, but it comes out of the zone. And look at that battle by Galushko. And then he stick handles around. Never gives out. Henry Barnes circles back, gets it over to Morona. Morona has an opportunity.
There it is.
Picks the corner. Holy cow.
That all started with that hard work by Daniel Galushka coming across the blue line, just fighting through the traffic, and he got that play started right there.
Look at that pass from Henry Barnes. And Nick Morona just picking his corner. Bam.
Lasers.
What a pass. But you're absolutely right. All started from Galushko on the blue line. Look at this. This is a great angle.
Wow, beauty.
Wicked, wicked.
We're looking at a 5-2 game now with 7 minutes remaining in the game.
All right, going back the other way. Here comes 34. Nicely defended there by Nick Morona. Has it on his stick, gets it up to Barnes. Barnes trying to get it over to Maddox Charles. That gets bounced away. And now here comes an opportunity for Henry. They do clear the zone, and Nick picks that up on his backhand. Circles back around to Henry Barnes. Chips it right to Noah Feckety. Feckety mohawking. Oh, right. Oh!
Beautiful feed to Maddox Charles.
Holy cow.
Set that up.
The floodgates have opened. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Noah.
Patience.
Perfect
patience.
pass. And then Maddox Charles.
Backhand.
Backhand to the roof right away. There was no chance. Watch this. He just elevates this in no space at all. Right there. Bam. Boop. Right off the top. Look at that. That is fantastic play right there.
Looks like Resurrection's coach called a timeout, wanting to settle his team down a little bit. Couple of goals in a couple of minutes there. Gets the goalie rattled, gets the players rattled.
Yeah, maybe they're able to stop the momentum. But look at George, 6-2, and he's still intensely telling them what's going to happen, what's going to go on, what to watch out for. we're coming back to live action. Thank you very much for taking the brunt of this broadcast today.
Anything to help you out, Guy.
Oh, thanks.
You're the man.
Well, the good Lord above knows I need it.
We all aspire to commentate like you.
Yeah. Here we go. Coveney. One back by Resurrection Christian. We chip it up. And battling in the corner there is Morona. Up to Alfieri. Alfieri right to Brooks Wright. Brooks Wright wheeling and dealing, going down the right-hand side. Loses the handle for a second, then chips it back deep. Eddie Chen now down low there. Comes out. Garrett Coveney's playing the point there. Now comes back the other way for Alfieri. Spins around. Gets it over to Wright. Spins it the other way. And Garrett Coveney just providing some interference there. So Morona could come in unimpeded. Now they do exit the zone. No, it's kept in the zone. Brooks Wright's got it on his backhand. Using that length of his body. Oh, right over to Garrett Coveney. Right to front. Alfieri, and a good save by the netminder there. Whitgo. Now they come the other way. That's blocked nicely by Eddie Chen. Morona has it on his stick now. He's got switches places with Coveney. Now he's going deep. Has to sidestep the referee and does a wraparound. Nice try there by Nick.
Alfieri in perfect position for a rebound.
Look at that pass from Alfieri to Coveney, but he put it wide of the net. Good idea, though. It's exactly what you want to see. Now they chip it up, and Jeremy Muir getting chased hard by two. Gets it over to Ladwig. Ladwig right up to Brooks Wright again. Cuts across to the middle. Got an opportunity. Stick handling. Got it over to Alfieri. Put a shot on. Nicely saved by Whitgo. Now it's behind the net. Brooks Wright tries to circle back, but nicely defended there by number 9. Took the body. Brooks gets it back to Drew Jenkins. Drew Jenkins sends it back out to the point, but no one there, so Drew will come out and send it over to MJ Ladwig. Classmates. They're all classmates, but I think they have a few classes together. Now Carter Charles going in. Hard. Fakes going to the front of the net. Gets it out to Ladwig. Ladwig puts a low shot. Went right through the skates of Lucas. Jenkins out to Muir. Muir over to Ladwig. Ladwig, nice low shot right on the doorstep and nicely stopped by Whitgo.
Drew Jenkins with a huge opportunity there.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic, though.
Nice play there by Trudeau, getting right back out to MJ Ladwig. Now here comes Lucas Scott, chips it around and go get his own dump in there. Jenkins lifting sticks, trying to get that puck, and does. Going against 3 Cougars in there. 24s bumping up against each other there for a moment. Now Lucas Scott chasing hard on number 9. He gets it out to a centering pass to number 5. Tries to chip it off the boards, does, but here comes Aiden Owen the other way. Working back and forth. They do strip him of the puck, and Carter Charles comes out with it. Gets it over to Tarosian, and they didn't connect on that one. Jenkins chasing. Now it comes back out. Look at the speed of Carter Charles. Wow. Now they're still going back and forth. 12 bringing it across. Defended there by Owen and then by Carter Charles. Tried to get it to the front. Ooh, look at Aiden Owen put down number 12. And that was a 12 stayed down there for a bit.
What's the replay on that?
Yeah. Look at the lateral movement on Aiden Owen. Now 12 goes down, and now Aiden Owen's still right there. I don't know. Looked like from the front to me. But in any case, the referees have a way better view than we do.
You having to take this break to give a shout out to Lucas's fans in San Antonio, Texas tonight. Paul Kim and Tammy Goodlett watching tonight's game with Lucas's mother, Stefania.
Nice.
They're probably sitting in, it's not minus 79 where they're watching the game, I guarantee you.
Is that deep in the heart of Texas?
San Antonio is deep in the heart of Texas.
See what I did there? All right, here we go. Tarosian battling in the corner. Comes back around. Now Owen Walsh has it. Sends it off the boards, but it comes right to 24. He's looking for a pass. They're on the power play for 2 minutes now. They're trying to get it set up as well. You see the Valor player playing a box defense there. Trying not to get too far extended. Now Resurrection Christian cycling. a bit. Goes back behind the net. Out to the point, going low to high. Shot wide of the net. And now they have it, 24, battling Owen Walsh. Owen Walsh tying it up. Oh, out to the other side. Shot on. And picks the corner.
Right over the left shoulder, it looked like.
Right over the glove side there. So no quit on Resurrection Christian. Minute 18 left in that penalty. Out to the other side. And pick the corner there. It was a slowly developing play too.
That was a
You
long
see it
cross
from-
ice pass there.
Yep, looking. And right over the glove hand side there. So 6-3. The Eagles still up.
Trudeau is nice and squared up. It's just a little higher, I think, than he thought.
Yep.
The shooter gave him time to get square.
Yeah.
A little hesitation.
All right, 2-on-2 here. Maddox Charles. Now it's coming the other way, but Noah Feckety's getting chased hard by number 34. But I'd take Noah Feckety in the race any day. Unless McDavid's around, maybe. I don't know. Feckety gets it across the line. Circled back. Morona's got it on his stick. Nice low shot. Snuck it through there. And nice blade stop there by the defense. Safe way to do that. Now Henry Barnes has it on the far blue line. He's got it. Put the shot on. Got deflected and didn't make it quite to the net. Now Maddox Charles going to come in, help out Henry Barnes. Goes across. Feckety chasing number 5 in there. Nicely blocked there by Henry Barnes behind the net. Feckety out to Maddox, or MJ, sorry.
He's had a lot of shot opportunities tonight.
Yeah, he has. So here comes Resurrection the other way. Now Feckety's got it on a stick on the far blue line, on far boards, I should say. Still chasing hard. He gets put down. And now here comes Eddie Chen bringing it across the line, chips it in deep. Maddox Charles going to be there on the other side. Has it. Gets chipped by him for a moment. Alfieri comes in. Now it's coming the other way. And MJ Ladwig's going to have to take number 8 to the boards there. He's still trying to get it to the front. And it's chipped out. No, goes right across the slot there.
You're down to 45 seconds of play here, Guy.
There you go, Eddie Chen chasing number 10. Resurrection Christian not giving up. And got the Eagles pinned in here for a moment. Now 17 has it, tried to get it across. 10's got it. Now it comes out and Alfieri sidesteps and he's got a 1-on-3. He puts a shot on an empty net, but it gets deflected wide. Good awareness. I didn't even know they had pulled the goalie.
I didn't see that happen either, Guy.
That's your job.
I was too busy.
No.
The play was down here in front of Trudeau. I guess that's why they had so much pressure there for that whole time. They had the extra skater and we didn't even know it.
Yeah, we need a spotter like they have at NASCAR. Now coming across, Cubney brings it across and puts a shot on, and
there is the final buzzer.
There we go. Thanks for watching.
6-3. Trudeau Coffee, is this his first win, Guy?
In the regular season, yeah.
Yes, all right.